The flow state is a mental state in which a person is completely focused on a single task or activity. They're directing all of their attention towards the task, and they do not experience many thoughts about themselves or their performance. Some people refer to this informally as being locked in. Some not so recent studies show that it only takes a small amount of flow for gamers to publicly execute a developer in his own community. These gamers who have the brain capacity of a NASA quantum computer just randomly learn how to go to the speed of light and hit every shot like their bullets are made of heat-seeking electromagnets. One of such players says, "I don't know, man, I'm just in the zone." He's lying. Being in the zone doesn't break the sound barrier. That's called annoyingly high amounts of skill, or as I like to call it, hacking.
Speedrunning has always been a massive part of gaming. There are speedruns for practically every game out in existence, even games that have no right being spedrun, like whatever this is. The thing about speedrunning is that literally any game can and will be spedrun by at least one person. Way back in the first version of my game, a sci-fi movement FPS with an emphasis on interdimensional travel and sick explosions, which is on Steam now, people had already started speedrunning it. This was impressive because the controls in this version of the game were abysmal and the project ran like a toaster in a volcano. It did it. For the most part, I ignored the speedrunners and just watched from a distance, afraid that if I got too close, the breakcore would melt my eardrums. Yet they persisted on speedrunning every version of the game that came out. One runner stood out of the crowd. Let's introduce the first character of this story, a user named I am Jam, not Jelly, but we'll call him Jelly for short. He played a lot of the 0.4 build and mastered the movement. He even invented the first Rift movement tech, which was called leaping. To leap, you simply sprint, jump, and slide at the same time. And what happens is that the slide force that's added gets carried over into the air instead of being slowed down by the friction on the ground, which allows you to jump very far horizontally. Leaping became an integral part of Rift's movement, even to this day. Rift movement without leaping is like DJ Khaled saying a full sentence.
Call me asparagus!
It's just not normal. Not to mention Jelly's movement was beyond cracked. Numerous other runners started following Jelly's lead after this, but Jelly stayed at the forefront of the pack in both movement tech and speedrunning innovation. Fast forward a couple months and I decided that I would exploit my community's need to play the same level 15 billion times over and over, and saw the potential in getting people to speedrun my game as a way to increase my player base. I decided to add a gauntlet, which was an idea I came up with all by myself. I've never heard of Titanfall 2. For those of you who don't know what a gauntlet is, which should be all of you considering I invented this concept all by myself like a big boy, it's basically a level that loops into itself and acts like an obstacle course for the player to get through as fast as possible, all while hitting as many targets as they can. Next, I set up a quick online leaderboard and a timer that shows you the time of your current run and your high score for even more swag. Lastly, I added a lethal amount of swagger incarnated as the Bean Sprout Cafe, which has a museum, a bar complete with a demented talking trash can, and of course, Clinton's Boogie closet.
Welcome.
Oh, and a room where you can mercilessly murder an infinite amount of circles. To top it off, I littered the scene with art made by the community. On January 15th, I put my masterpiece on itch, and it took off, skyrocketing to the second most trending game on itch the same day, and staying in the top 10 for the next 3. It's crazy how much people enjoy doing the same thing over and over again. In fact, some might even call it insanity. When the Gauntlet build came out, a new runner named TerraCraft joined the scene to challenge Jelly for his top spot, which spawned the first rivalry in the speedrunning community. Jelly and Terra were so preoccupied with their epic battle that they were completely blindsided by the sneak attack by our next main character, Nikus. He constantly got world record on the Gauntlet over and over again. It seemed like he was unstoppable. This man didn't sleep, he didn't eat, he functioned purely off of the minuscule amount of dopamine that came with seeing a number go down by 0.1 every couple of hours. Since the playing field was open to everyone now, we had a lot more people try their hand at getting one of the top 20 spots on the leaderboard. But once again, we had another prodigy join the fray. This runner's name was Yoons, and he surpassed everyone, including Nikus, within only a few hours of getting his hands on the game. Also, can we just appreciate that I hold second place here? Yeah, thank you, I try. Yoons took the community by... What? A new runner, Luffy, just overtook him. Now he's higher? Still second, by the way. What a crazy turn. No shot. Nikus just took the lead again with flying colors, showing that he isn't out for the count just yet. Wait, that run was cheesed and removed from the leaderboard. Now Yoons is first again, and 2 more runners, Hekyu and Twest, get scores higher than mine. Holy guacamole! Nick is his first again, with Yoons in close pursuit and with a whole bunch of others right behind him. Wait, where am I? Was I bumped off? Wait, no, this can't be. I'm the developer. I have most hours in the game. I played this level like 10 times more than anybody else. Well, at least I can have fun in the sandbox, right? I can't like wait. What's that? No, it can't be. How are you speedrunning the return the hexapus? Oh, come on. Okay, at least I can go to the tutorial. No, dude, you got to be. There's no way. Why are you speedrunning the tutorial? Okay, well, at least I'm safe in the editor. No one can, like, how would you even, that's not even possible. Like, how do you speedrun an editor? What the actual, they're speedrunning making penis statues. That's it. There's nothing left for me. They beat me in every conceivable way possible. There's no way I could ever make a penis statue that fast. I can't allow this. I made this game. I have to take back my title of best Rift player. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat them all. Take back what's rightfully mine and glue it in front of their stupid little breakcore listening faces. And the game got hacked. A user who goes by the name Botched found a way to get into the leaderboard's database and upload all sorts of nonsense. Usually I'd be mad, but I don't know. Seems like all the evidence of me ever losing to my own community is gone. So I mean, this is a W, low key. I mean, now almost all the evidence is destroyed. Almost all of it. That just leaves you. Now that you've seen this video, you know the truth. You know too much. Although, you're on the other side of this screen, so you're safe for now. But just know that I'm watching you, okay? And sooner or later, your time will come to an end. My advice, stay away from the penis statues at night. You'll never know where I'll be hiding. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye! Have you ever done something and then after doing it, you do it again but better, and then you trail off and do another thing to the point where you just do a whole bunch of random stuff to the point of no return, and then everything is redone but you don't like it, so you redo it again, and then it's the whole thing, and then you redo it because you don't like it, and then you redo it, and then you redo the redone part because you don't redo it, and you don't like the redoing because you don't think the redoing was actually good, so you actually redo the redo, and then you don't redo that because other people don't think it's good, so you redo the redo, and you actually redo the redo of the redone, and then you redone the redo, but after you redone the redo, you're redoing the redone, so it's not like that was me for the past year. I lost my mind in Rift development purgatory, and that's why it took me 506 years to post this devlog. Good news though, I have so much content now that I can make several videos without having to go back and add more to the game for a while. So expect a couple more of these fire devlogs soon. I actually went back and added a whole bunch, like 20 videos worth of snippet content just from over the time of developing the game. So if you're curious, go to the mini logs playlist, link in the description or on my channel. Bring your friends, bring your mom, or your least favorite janitor. I'm sure they'll all love it. If you want to stay posted on when the next devlog comes out, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to do that, and get a free haircut from this cat. Join the Discord server if you're a carbon-based life form and want to be part of the Carbonlink cesspool, and make sure to wishlist Rift on Steam. And yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Again.